Pythagorean theorem. It says, used to find the missing side of a right triangle. Sides A and B are called the legs, and side C is called the hypotenuse. For any right triangle, we have A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Okay, and you can see like 3 squared is 9 squares. Okay, so these 9 squares are right here. And then 4 squared is 16 squares, and there are 16 squares on the outside here. And that's how the 9 and the 16 make the 25. A Pythagorean triple is a set of non-zero whole numbers that satisfy the equation a squared plus b squared equals c squared. And basically what that means, all 3 numbers are whole numbers. So there's no decimals when you do Pythagorean theorem if it's a Pythagorean triple. So actually doing some examples. So in example A, find the value of x and express the answer in radical form. And then do the side lengths of the triangle form a Pythagorean triple, explain. So for the first one, we have A, B, and C. So 8 squared plus 13 squared equals x squared. That is 64 and 169. If I combine those, we get 233. And if I square root both sides, I get the square root of 233. Now, this cannot simplify anymore, so that's going to be our first answer, the square root of 233. And is this a Pythagorean triple? The answer is no, because this is not a whole number. If I actually work it out, it gives me a decimal. In part B, we have this is A, this is B, and that is C. So 20 squared, 21 squared, and then x squared. So 400, 441, so 841, we take the square root of that, and that is a perfect square of 29. So yes, this is a Pythagorean triple. It's 20, 21, 29. All 3 of those numbers are whole numbers. So a Pythagorean triple is all 3 side lengths are whole numbers. Okay, moving on to letter C. We have A, B, C. So x squared plus 7 squared equals 9 squared. This is 49, 81. Subtract our 49 and we get 32. We square root both sides, and we already did the square root of 32 way up here, and that was for radical 2. So no, that's not a whole number, so we're going to go with no, it's not a Pythagorean triple. Alright, last but not least, for letter D, we have A, B, and C. So 19.1 squared plus x squared equals 30.5 squared. This gives us 364.81. And 30.5 squared is 930.25. If I subtract, we get 565.44, and then I square root both sides, and we're just going to leave it as a square root of 565.44. So obviously that is no, that is not a whole number.